This is Kathy Biehl of Empowermentunlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of December 17, 2018. This week has a lot of beneficial aspects, which is good to hear because the energies of the week are going to be with us like a background program running for the next 3 months. The solstice is on the 21st, and the chart for that day fuses into the season that rolls out of it. This happens with every major turn of the wheel, every solstice, every equinox. The 21st is the winter solstice in the northern hemisphere, the longest day of the year, the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. And a lot of what's going on this week is weirdly consistent with the holiday that is being celebrated all over the Western world right now. So here are the big themes to watch for. 1, increasing optimism, feeling like faith is paying off, birds are coming home to roost. There are reasons to continue getting up in the morning, reasons for hope. You could very likely feel a lot more in control of your situation, which may amount to recognizing what you do have control over and deciding to handle that and letting go increasingly of the stuff that you really can't. The first half of the week has doorways for personal empowerment, for acting from a position of your own power and authority, not being a wounded little victim or a whiny little baby. Not that there's any of that going on. And also breaking out of some prior concept of yourself, liberating yourself, being freed in some way so that you can now be much more fully yourself. Now, it's easy to take issue with a statement like that. How could you be anything but yourself? Well, think about it. What behaviors have you engaged in because you thought you had to in order to stay safe, in order to get ahead, in order to get along? What posturing did you engage in? All of this stuff is becoming really irrelevant right now. There are a lot of departures, a lot of goodbyes, a lot of jettisonings, a lot of cutting loose going on. And some of it's kind of surprising, some of it's kind of shocking, some of it's kind of startling. All of it has an absolutely liberating overtone to it. And when you get past the startle moment, you could likely see how whatever benefits you. And there's a very high probability that all of this is going to occur with you not really being all that upset because we have a luscious link between the two guardians of love and inspiration, Venus and Neptune. They fused at the end of February, and now they are in cahoots. They're teaming together in some way. This will enhance nostalgia, sentimentality, escapism, wanting to just go look at the pretty lights and eat little treats and probably drink a bit and watch movies and TV specials. It's also amazing for romance. And it may have the effect of opening you to it, opening your heart and your arms so you can receive. Laughter, communication, being out and about, dreaming big, talking extremely optimistically and hopefully, that plays in. All of that plays into this love vibe as well. And if you're one of the many for whom this does not translate into a moment fit for a jewelry commercial, you will likely still feel an awful lot better about being alive and recognize love and protection and magic in the air and in your life in some really important way. And this is what is going on when the sun moves into Capricorn on the 21st. So this beautiful combination of incredible love vibe, incredible open-heartedness and compassion and forgiveness and spiritual love melding with romantic love and a desire to communicate like crazy that stays with us into the equinox. And immediately on the heels of that, we get a progress report about how loved and safe and secure we feel. The full moon on the 22nd is at the very earliest, rawest degree of Cancer, all tied up with home and family and food and roots and traditions and mommy-daddy stuff because the sun is opposite in Capricorn. So issues of nurturing versus providing, focus on home, focus on career and being out in the world. You may be much more tender-hearted and sensitive than normal, even you air signs out there. It's going to be really easy to take things personally, to be incredibly sensitive, but also to be very much in touch with a childlike approach, which fits completely as we are zooming into the annual celebration of the birth of a child, which filters into your consciousness even if you do not celebrate Christmas. It is so prevalent, it's omnipresent, it is inescapable. And this full moon doesn't have to be emotionally overwhelming or suffocating because it has an escape valve in it. It is wired with other possibilities, with other potentials, with having insights of how else you could possibly do things. And one of those very well could be paying a lot more attention to your own nurturing needs, putting your own nurturing needs first. And an easy way to navigate all this is to actually pay attention to your inner child. I have been counseling my clients with this, and I pass it on to you. Do remember the things that made this time of year special for you when you were really young and you weren't responsible out in the world. And make a point to do something that replicates those memories or that updates them for your now adult life. Open yourself to awe and wonder. Open yourself to love. Open yourself to nurturing. Nurturing is a two-way street. And if you've been living at the end of a one-way street, you will find it very easy to change the signage this week. And this impulse also drives the next 3 months. And if you're not quite sure what all this means for you or what you want to do about it, the Capricorn solar eclipse that starts 2019 will probably turn the light on for you. But why not get out your training wheels, indulge, be a little kid, hug something soft, give yourself milk and cookies, have downtime, give yourself a timeout, take naps, and look for the magic of the season because it's all over the place. Homing thought of the week, show me the magic. Song of the week, I have 2. It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Andy Williams and Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfunkel. And the image of the week is a little kid in pajamas in a warm and cozy room. Maybe there's a fire going, looking out the window at the stars. You'll find more about all of this in my forecast for the Cancer full moon, which is already up at my site, Empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list and get a copy of my Jupiter in Sagittarius quick reference guide, and also book a session with me. You'll find bonus content at my Patreon, patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and I am deeply grateful to the people who are supporting that and keeping Astro-Insight from going behind a paywall for as little as $1 a month. Hint, hint. Talk to you next week.